minasan, welcome back to Ace Attorney Month. We're continuing on with Justice for All, so let's get it started. The Lost Turnabout, Part 2. September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. I don't think that will work, please. Please don't do that. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head is one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember? I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got it from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Interesting. Thank you for my business card back. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me! This might be very important! Darn it, Maggie! Okay, Roger. It was the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Oh! I'm sorry, guys, but that is creepy ringtone. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give it this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. Dun dun dun! We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where is the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up, I would suppose so. Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean! I called you 1,000,000 times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check into the courtroom, everyone had already left! Dear God, Maya. Heck, now who the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie! And good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with ultra-decisive, super important evidence! wanted me to bring? Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers on them. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good, as in? There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Interesting, very, very, very interesting. Thank you for the information. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to go look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? I have no clue what I said to you yesterday. These numbers were in the memory of the phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya? Actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is over now. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Why am I doing this accent for this weird bailiff?
Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck.
Wish us so much luck. We're in trouble. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. I guess I have no pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get going.
Get a move on. Yeah. Still got no clue who you are in Phoenix's mind, Maya. September 8th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Alright, Judge Boy, bring it.
Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see.
Am I doing Mr. Payne's voice okay? I feel like I'm doing it wrong.
So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on...
Nope, judge says nope. There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Hi, drifter. Flap your hair. I'm going to break you apart.
Please state your name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? Oh, all right, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk?
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you have tainted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student. I can't keep up. My life is at most highest top quality. I'm merely looking for that perfect top-notch live. I really cannot keep up with this guy. I hate it when they do that!
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
What is he, a human chatterbox?
I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course the university. First rate, only need apply.
Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. See? Nitpick! Thank you, Phoenix, for being a nitpicker like myself.
That's enough! Your name, witness! Your name! Give it to me now, bud! I'm gonna break you, bud. I'm gonna break you so bad. Oh? Is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you. All right, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso, with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
And Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out with a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am...
Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See? You said it again, taking a walk. You know you. Thank you, judgy boy. What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. Alright, let you see. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above and right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up there and I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell with the officer. Oh dear boy, I am going to nitpick you. You are going down because I want to know what you thought was a banana. Because that right there, that's a... Why are you adding this one little statement? That's certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah? That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. We might not have our memories, but we know this is wrong. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying! You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. You want to bring it? Bring it, bud! I'll break you! I want that banana. I want your stupid little banana thing. Yeah, This ain't a banana, bud. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. So you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? You fell for a trick, bud. You just fell for my trap. I'm going to own you. But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong, because, hello, Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
But, what? A baseball glove?
Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? Phoenix, you're so witty.
That's not... It's not... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact for the court. This witness has bad eyesight, buddy. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? How? What? You? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Objection! Your Honor, it's a very simple mistake for a glove to be a bunch of bananas.
No, it is not! Do not make excuses! No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, I know what I mean. You're like a bunch of people who refuse them. Sure, in the end we found out it was all fact and glove, but when viewed from afar, I did think there's room for doubt. And that is why I asked how bad your eyesight is. Darn it, do you not listen to my words? They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? He broke them. Judgy boy, do you not realize that we have our culprit here? Thank you, Mr. Payne for bringing my culprits in stand. That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them...
How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then?
He was not. How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc. She was brave and courageous only... I'm not even gonna try. I'm not gonna try on those tangents. He's going way too fast. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
Objection! But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing under the path.
Objection. If he thought a glove was a bunch of bananas, he couldn't see. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
Come on, buddy. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. Interesting. I think I remember a certain autopsy report telling me something that I am very shocked it took you so long. So the person who was on the upper path saw you, then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. Again, I argue totally against it. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Alrighty, buddy. I want to ask why you took so long to contact the police. For anyone who doesn't know, guess what his autopsy report says? He died at 6:28. Basically, this guy muddled around for a little over 10 minutes before he actually called the police. What the hell is wrong with you, bud?
Objection!
Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So, what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Doc? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during these 15 minutes. Grrr.
Objection!
Oh, shut up, Payne.
The witness is in shock at the time from witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
Objection!
You don't get that. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Ah!
Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Look at his face. He totally did. Telephone. Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness? I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it. Yeah, I'm connecting dots. Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scattered-brained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that a first-rate person are never allowed to lose such things? Haven't you ever heard that a genius of... I'm not doing it! I'm sorry, he goes a little too fast. I thought old bag was fast. You douche. Ugh. Enough! Oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further, please. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem a little confused. I found my cell phone. I have it, you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. I have a suspicion that that's not your cell phone! Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought just maybe this was his. I still think it is. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. No. I apologize for all the no's, but no. You don't get to use that as an excuse. You guys will see why momentarily. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There's something, buddy, that, you're going down. Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you?
Objection!
Bring it!
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't ya?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone. Crime photo number 1! Do you not see the phone booth in crime photo number 1? It's actually quite simple. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo.
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you and your little brain. No! It's a phone booth! That's correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order!
Objection! What does reporting the crime a little late prove to the defense?
It proves he's suspicious behavior!
Objection!
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes. This is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else? Was he? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? I have an idea. I got a clear idea. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said that there was only one possibility. See?
I like my energy bar. The energy bar makes more sense than stupid exclamation points or little defense badges. Oh, I hate it. Please present to the court one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
Take that!
I think these are your glasses, buddy. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find? Gah. I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are, in fact, your glasses. You all heard that. I didn't make it up. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? That's right. Order! Order! Now, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. I'm sorry, you basically confessed. Your Honor, I think I can answer the question quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. I'm not gonna get over that name. Dustin Prince. Dustin Prince. I love puns. I at least love Phoenix Wright puns. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and he searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make the call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Yes, I am, Judge. Thank you for understanding. Of course. That is precisely what I am doing. Wah! I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah? This is so exciting watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me now. It's time to sink or swim. Everything resides on the edge of the knife. Rests on the edge of the knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Order!
Objection!
You can object all you want, Mr. Payne. Doesn't mean anything.
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of the court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yes, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not a murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name of the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how would that person know the name was Maggie? That's a good point. The witness did even know that Miss Bride before this trial. I forgot. Was there any way this kid could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way! It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
Take that!
Cell phone. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do?
Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why you? How did you know?
Objection!
I'm gonna break you apart, Mr. Payne!
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled! Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think that there's some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bride picked up the lost phone in a park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Oh, creepy. Oh dear, creepy.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name the victim wrote on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that you could only occur if you knew how her name was sounded. Right, I'm owning you so bad, buddy. Order, order!
Objection! But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason.
I'm sorry, how many of my clients have had really no motive for killing somebody and you still tried to pin it on them? Yeah, no. Motive goes out the window. But guess what? I can prove a motive.
Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright. Yeah, Your Honor. Can you please explain what motive this witness could have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor.
Oh. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but...
We're bluffing to the extreme, although I still have an idea. Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive.
Take that!
Right there. There's my motive. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course! This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers are on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is outrage. An invasion of privacy. Looking up phone numbers on a person's phone is worse than a crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who forbid.
I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, guys.
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
Objection! Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
Well, let's see.
I would say he's a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here in this phone. If anyone were to look up these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. Breaking you apart. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. The police officer.
Objection! Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
But please, let's think about the content of the phone call.
Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
The defendant, however, promised she would return the phone. After all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Brad and get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this?
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box? Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well, then, Mr. Wright, what was his something that didn't agree with the witness? Profile.
Take that!
I would say it's what Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Justin Prince?
Justin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh! That girl who picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible that he'd already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking...
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive! Not bad for a person with a third-rate education!
What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence!
That guy's really creeping me out.
Oh, you've been moving around and talking about that suspicious cell phone!
Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What?
Great.
You stole my phone and now you want to play charades with me?
It feels so good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor! This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe. I would say fingerprints. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Damn it, we wiped it down, didn't we? We wiped the phone. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington
memory of anything.
When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
What?
You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it? Ah, crap. Pretty thoroughly, too.
Wait, who allowed me to have this piece of evidence? Prosecutor, why didn't you check the phone?
It's oh so much fun watching a third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
He's made a complete recovery. Crap!
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here. Do you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared.
You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Wait a minute. Mr. Wellington? What's this?
By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where did you finally find yourself, huh?
Oh, you are too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Mister, I'm gonna bludgeon you. Oh my, now I remember! You hit me over the head, you dude! Beep. Huh? It looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it.
Ow! 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 So that's when... Oh, B-word, buddy! B-word!
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know. Whew. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Very simple. We call the phone. Raise an objection, please.
If you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
Where? Where did I go wrong?
We didn't go wrong anywhere, Phoenix.
We didn't. He is being he.
Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
I think I just figured out. I got all my memory back, bud. You want to fight? Let's tango. Who am I? Who I am? Sounds awkward.
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at the ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day. Please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let that go? Nope, raise it.
Hold it!
We're raising an objection here. Please wait, Your Honor. I'm going to throw you all a curveball. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything! Yeah? Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more innate questions. I don't need to badger the witness to get my point.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment around, Mr. Attorney.
Okay, please, Your Honor.
Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright.
Oh, God.
You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I only get one shot at this. If that's not his phone, what other phone is missing?
If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Totally, but, can we get... God darn it! Can you not interrupt me, Mr. Payne?
I'm sure you're all aware, Your Honor, but cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
Take that!
Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. That's a total Japanese custom that just gets thrown in here. I love it. Of course, we do this with American customs too, but it's just not as common as it is in Japan. Wait! What am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor? There is something very important about that card, and that is... the back of the card. This card is important because of what's on the back. Huh? You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Everyone will see. I'm not crazy. I know what I'm doing. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things, too. Haha, you have my cell phone. What? Why is my phone? And what is this stupid sounding ringtone? Beep. Mr. Wellington! How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone, buddy. You're? Ah! No, it can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say... when you went to retrieve your phone, you took the wrong one, buddy. Watch it, he's gonna break down. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and he lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and he's been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bride, not guilty. We did it, everybody, we did it. I won, we won the case, that is all. This court is adjourned. Thank God, okay. Not the worst case in history, but, Maggie, don't make me forget that I'm a lawyer ever again. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That is, pretty bad.
But up until I went to college, I was known as Goddess of Misfortune. And then at the academy, everybody called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless?
What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me.
What do you mean?
When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
Oh.
I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me.
That's not true.
That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is all messed up.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name.
You bet! I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too.
What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried.
Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back!
At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe, he's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge, he's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by others' opinions, but in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else? And this girl, Maya?
You finally remembered?
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example,
Earth to Nick, what's wrong?
you keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh?
Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create some new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers in my phone were erased by Mr. Willington. I guess I'll have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout, the end. Oh, yes, we did it, everybody. We won. All right, so that is the end of the first case in the second game. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Thank you all for joining me on this. Yes, Ace Attorney Month is going to be spammed. There's so much content. Oh, God. Anyway, as you can see, the screen is now switching to my objection screen. And you can click on that upper button to head on over to the first game in this series. Yes! Go and watch Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. Or Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'll flip-flop that name around too often.
and see where we all began with Phoenix and his journey of becoming a lawyer. Or you can click on the button below to head on over to my Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. Yes, we're going to play a prosecutor. Or you can click on that big red button down below to subscribe to the channel today. Thank you all for the lovely support, and I can't wait to bring you more Ace Attorney content. In the next week, you guys will see the first top 10 list on the channel. Shockingly, there's going to be a top 10. Yes! Or a top 5. I'm still debating on if I want to do the top 10 or the top 5. I feel better with the top 10 because then I don't have to say, oh, I didn't choose this or that or why this without my reasonings. Anyway, thank you all for joining me, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye, guys.